Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Gordon Maston, and welcome back to the DIY Wrestling Podcast. I apologize for last week's Lucha Underground review not happening, by the way. I thought about doing both like I've done before, like where I just do 2 weeks of Lucha Underground. And honestly, I don't think I'm going to do that. What I'm going to do, I will make my apology now for not doing it. I will do my best, and I will do my very best, even if I have to do the review off of this here phone that I'm holding in my hand that you guys just cannot see at all yet. Give me a second. We're going to make the magic happen. And voila, you see me now. Even if I have to review off of this phone, even if I have to review off my tablet over there, we're going to do it. And we will be live. But point being, we're here to review Lucha Underground. Before we do that, I'd like to talk to you guys about something. And that something that I'd like to talk to you guys about is called the Yin Yang Wrestling Podcast. Now, if you allow me to take my face off this camera here for one more second, I will run you guys through something really quick that I'd like you to see. Okay, I'd have to run through my subscription box, but point being, I have something that I think you guys would like to see. If you guys have seen me and my co-host, Caleb, you know that we have done some reviews, and they're literally pretty lengthy. They run pretty long, and I hope you guys would enjoy them. And there would be Lucha Underground stuff that'd be on this channel eventually, but for the moment, we have just been doing SmackDown and Raw reviews. Well, not SmackDown, Raw, mostly SmackDown. We're going to be reviewing the Raw pay-per-view No Mercy this Sunday, so I'm just throwing it out there. If you guys would like to see that, I'll be doing it here. And if you want a more in-depth one, I'd give you guys the most in-depth view that I possibly can. But if you want something that's deeper than what I do, come on over. Check out the Yin Yang Wrestling Podcast. Okay. So this right here is what I'm talking about. If you guys can see it. Yeah, it should be there. Okay, yeah, here it is. Present to everyone. Okay, this is the channel. Yin Yang. I'd like you... Oh, hold on. Let me work that out a little bit here so I can show you guys completely. The Yin Yang Wrestling Podcast. It's me and Caleb. It's our weekly thing. This channel will continue full time with what I'm doing. I need to figure something out because Lucha Underground is going to be taking a bit of a sabbatical in 4 weeks' time. We will not be having any. Oh God, man, it's just so fucking. It sucks. Maybe I'll pick NXT back up. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll take some time off of YouTube because personal life hasn't been the best. But that's nor here nor there to discuss. Last week was a lot of recording issues. Google Hangout was just not helping me. My local recording system just wasn't helping me, and it wasn't the best. So what I'm going to say here is I'll leave this here for a second so you guys, what am I saying? You guys would have seen it at this point. The Yin Yang Wrestling Podcast, please go to the channel and subscribe. If you want to see me reviewing main roster WWE programming, go subscribe. This is not going to be a full-time Lucha channel because I did come here to start talking WWE. I'm just going to have to eventually pick a show that actually means something to me because Raw is 3 hours, but there's still a lot of shit content I don't want to talk about on a regular basis. SmackDown is 2 hours, and they find ways to make horrible shows and call Shinsuke Nakamura Mr. Miyagi. So, yeah, there's that. So I'm just going to clear that real quick. And welcome you guys back to the DIY Wrestling Podcast for Lucha Underground. So we start out this week's episode. Oh, God. Let me just preface this by saying if I forget anything, it's also 6:12 in the morning, so please cut me some slack. But we start this episode of Lucha Underground with Melissa Santos and Phoenix training. And then it basically comes to Phoenix saying he loses the mask. He feels like he lost himself and like he's nobody. He's nothing. Because you lose your mask in Lucha Libre, that's the biggest sign of disrespect. That's like you've lost all your honor and pride. Yeah. Melissa tells him, you'll still be something to me. And she wants him to know that. And then next, they start sparring a little more because they started this thing off sparring and, having the conversation. And because, Melissa's having a match tonight. And, well, at this point, it was tonight. And, Phoenix gets pulled over. Melissa, bridges him down, and they make out. It's a glorified, not even glorified, it is a makeout session. So, Phoenix and Melissa make out. Phoenix is the luckiest fucking dude in the world. Not only in the show is Katrina in love with you, but Melissa Santos is in love with you. You are one lucky fucking dog, Phoenix. You are. So, that's that. And we're going to move on here. Because up next, we move into the show where Famous B is the ring announcer for the night and Brenda is the timekeeper. So, all right. Speaking of Famous B, we get Tejano, who comes out next. And Famous B is still lobbying for Tejano to join him because, Famous B still took a broken fucking arm for Tejano, and so did Brenda, who he is smitten with. And Famous B still gives no fucks about Tejano. Well, Tejano still gives no fucks about Famous B. The longer he does that, the longer I'm pretty sure Lucha Underground's ideas, Tejano, I don't fucking know. I was going to say, won't enjoy the company of Famous B. I don't know. It's weird. But Tejano is facing a more interesting competitor in Dante fucking Fox, who is the man. And I feel as if, Lucha Underground did get at least 10 seasons at some point. Dante, I say 10, like it's going to take the long to build that man. At least about another good 2 seasons. Dante Fox will be Lucha Underground World Champion. Excuse me. But anyways, we're going to move forward here, and Dante Fox did win the match because of Famous B miscounting, ringing the bell, thinking that Tejano got the win, but he didn't. So, there's that. What happened here next? Yeah. Tejano, tried to kill Famous B because he cost him a match. And then Dario said, don't kill him. That's my ring announcer for tonight. But if you do want him next week for Ultimate Lucha, since you're not booked, you're going to get him in the match. And if you win, well, basically, you should beat the shit out of him. But if Famous B wins, he gets Tejano's contract, and he will be his client. So somehow, some way, Famous B wins, question mark? Maybe Wagner pops back up some fucking house somewhere because, he just, we just stopped seeing Wagner for what I believe to be no reason, unless I'm forgetting something. So, yeah. Maybe Wagner pops up and just fucks up Tejano, and then, haha, you're his client now too? Right? Maybe? I don't know. Okay. But all around, I'm just happy to see Dante Fox. Killshot was stalking Dante Fox at one point, but Dante did get the win, and he kept his eyes on him. And what I didn't know was Dante Fox versus Killshot is a Ultima Lucha 3 match. So I, myself, am hyped for that shit. Up next, what we're going to see here is what I believe was... Oh, wait. No, that was after this. Okay. Yeah. This was... Fuck, dude. Okay, yeah. This was the tag team match between because I was sitting there like differing between a couple different things. I don't know. My brain is not working as fast. Once again, it's an early review because I have not gotten to do this yet, and a lot of shit's been going on in life. Talking about it, I'm not gonna do that. Marty the Moth Martinez, Mariposa, Phoenix, and Melissa Santos. This was something that happened. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, like, I expected Melissa not to do much and for her to do a few things and Striker just to, like, oh my God, Melissa. Like, that, it was that to an extent. But, like, the way Melissa was just on fire at a point in this match, it just, and Striker's commentary behind it, like, I know, like, it seems so fucking cheesy at times, but they did this the right way. Like, Melissa got her moment of glory, but then Marty and Mariposa still got the win. Phoenix got tied to the turnbuckle. Well, not even tied. I think he was cuffed. I don't fucking know. And then at the end of the match, after they lost, Marty tried cutting Melissa's hair, basically, and I love how fucking Striker, like, filled the gap as to why he tried this. Like, yeah, we get a psychopath, but, like, Marty's reasoning is all the much more than just, like, yeah, he's a psychopath. That's the character he plays. He'd do it because he wants to. No, Marty's reasoning is strictly, Phoenix won't find her beautiful without her hair, but Marty finds her beautiful inside and out. So I really found that there's, like, an awesome reason as to why. But Phoenix stops it nonetheless. It's broken up. It was a really, really interesting way to tease it here, taking Melissa's hair. I hope this doesn't mean that Marty eats an L. Excuse me. At Ultima Lucha, I say this on a weekly basis, but just, like, I don't want Marty eating the L. And I like Phoenix. Like, I really like Phoenix a lot. But, like, Marty could really use this win. Like, I'd be so fucking ecstatic if Marty got this win. But it doesn't even look like that would be happening here. So, there's that. So I didn't know that this was happening tonight. I thought this would be at Ultima Lucha. But the Gift of the Gods title match is happening tonight. By the way, we also found out that we'd be getting El Dragon Azteca Jr. versus Matanza at Ultima Lucha 3. But that should be really interesting. And it's a cage match too, so I'm honestly expecting Azteca to win. I'm honestly, I figured they gave the cage match stip just so they would have a reason for Azteca to climb out and escape, just so they could say, oh, Matanza, wasn't pinned, But I figure he'll just escape. Or Matanza will throw him through the cage and he'll win that way. Either way, I feel like Matanza's going to come out still looking really good at the very end of this either way. But we got a backstage cinematic in Dario's office between Dario and who is it? Dario, Son of Havoc, and Pentagon, which basically the Pentagon and Son of Havoc almost fighting, and then Dario asking to get a stretcher or an ambulance or whatever on call for the aftermath of the match. And this match was, I'm going to need a little bit of help figuring the rest of this out. Mala Suerte, Saltador, Paul London, which are the Rabbit Tribe. And then you had on the other end of the ring, Pentagon, Son of Havoc. Okay, hold on. The match was... Okay. Mala Suerte, Saltador. Oh, yeah, Cortez Castro. Yeah, that was it. And Drago, who honestly doesn't matter to me. So we get like a double finish with Pentagon and Son of Havoc both getting pinfalls at the same time to end the match, which the ref counted 3 for both of them. So Dario basically said, you know what? We're going to do this like this for next week. We're going to get a ladder match for the Gift of the Gods Championship. We're going to get a ladder match. Or is it next week? I don't fucking know. And then the winner, it is next week. The winner will face the Lucha Underground champion, whether it be Johnny Mundo or Prince Puma, in the main event of the show. So I'm extremely ecstatic about that. this is a really, really, really stacked show. I'm so glad that they. I mean, like, I feel like either Pentagon or Havoc was winning this match, and now, I mean, like they're like, no, we're gonna drag this out a little longer, and this is the good way of dragging it out because a ladder match between these two is something I'd honestly like to see. And if we're really going full on redemption story, I think by the end of season 3, Son of Havoc makes a full fucking 180 or 360 actually, and gets back to the main event. Because you remember Ultima Lucha last year, he had a chance to be in the main event. He chose the main event over money from Dario Cueto in the 4 Unique Opportunity Tournament. And he was the main event until Wagner came and screwed him out of it. So honestly, Pentagon had a chance to be the main event last year. He had a match against Matanza. I mean, Pentagon will always be hot, but then like the moment for Son of Havoc would always be like something that, you know, fans would be wanting. And it seems like Havoc hasn't been really doing all that much this season. So I feel like this Gift of the Gods match goes firmly in hand to Havoc. That's just me. But then we get Agent Frost and Dario Cueto in the limo after the show. And then he's basically like, oh, I just say Cage was the one. And then Dario's like, he actually may be a machine. He may not actually be a man. What he's saying may be true. So he's like, what's the idea? Put him in a triple threat match. Winner gets the gauntlet. What if Cage wins? Frost says to Dario. And then he's like, I guess he gets the gauntlet back. And Dario was kind of really stuck there. But I honestly did forget how this ended, if I do have it in my notes here. But it's basically just like Dario's in some extremely hot shit. Oh, yeah. He told the Lord. Because the Lord was in the limo as well. And then he's like, well, the Lord basically told him, he's like, then I guess I'm going to have to show up. He's like, I guess I'm going to have to show up and do away with, and make sure Cage doesn't win that thing. So we're finally getting the massive reveal of the Lord. We're finally getting the massive reveal of the Lord. I wonder who this person's going to be. Like, because, I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate. I'm not even going to guess. None of the above. I'm just really interested to see where this goes. But you know what? I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of Lucha Underground. I did. I know I did. I hope you guys did. Remember, if you guys did enjoy this, to leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed for more of the Lucha Underground goodness on my channel. And I will see you guys Sunday for No Mercy, which is a Raw pit review, and we'll see how that really works out here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. Remember to leave a like if you already didn't. Subscribe on Instagram, like I already said, and I will see you guys next time. See ya!